40 minutes. What's up, guys? How y'all doing, man? I've missed you all. I'll tell you what, I've missed you all. I've missed you all. What's up, Raven? Guys, how y'all doing, man? It's good to see y'all, man. Your deep, sensual voice is a blessing to my ears. Love that. Love that, mate. I changed the thumbnail of the video now that we have an updated picture. What up, boys and girls? The Shield of Svengard. Now that is interesting. That is interesting for sure. Oi. Where did my son go? Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. Fuck. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm actually wearing my girlfriend's t-shirt right now. And I'm actually going to go and change it to something a bit more manly. BRB. Oi, oi, oi. Oh. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's Warlord Hero skin? What are we saying? Warlord Hero skin? Or is this Warlord gonna be just a character in the seasonal story? Maybe the hero skin is gonna be fighting this Warlord. Who knows? All will be revealed in 31 fucking minutes. What the hell? Why have they done such a long countdown this time? What's going on? Yo, Havok, it's Lick Me Dong. What's up? You say that like I know who Lick Me Dong is. Who's Lick Me Dong? Definitely something with Warlord. Yeah, it's looking like that, isn't it? So, that must be the Sword of Svengard. There's a good chance. If that's the Shield of Svengard right there, there's a good chance that that's also the Sword of Svengard right on top of it. Taking such a long break from this game, I'm really hoping there is something that brings me back. Yeah, I'm hoping that the season is not going to be as dry. For me, Solheim didn't quite hit it with me. I'm hoping the season's going to be a bit better. We do have testing grounds though. They already showed the roadmap for the month, and testing grounds is on the 19th. So that's going to be next Thursday. This season launches in 2 days on this Thursday, the 12th. So the new season starts in just 2 days. Testing grounds next week. So we are going to see today, obviously, who is going to be in the testing grounds or what is going to be in the testing grounds. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is going to be in the testing grounds? Are we also going to get some patch notes? Now, just because there's a testing grounds doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get patch notes for any other characters or anything. You know, for like the live servers. I'm hoping we do though. I would like to see some Ocelot nerfs. I'm surprised he hasn't been touched. Really? He's been at the top of S tier and duels pretty much since release, maybe. I don't know how he is in 4v4s though. But he's a little bit too strong in duels. And maybe some Ethereal nerfs, maybe? Maybe some Heatol nerfs? I kind of want to see some buffs though. We don't seem to be getting much. It might just be me, but I feel like we don't seem to be getting some real significant buffs for the characters that need them. For example, Nobushi. The problem is with Nobushi though, is she's very good in 2v2s and team fights. She's like top tier in like 2v2, for example. She's like a meta pick in 2v2s. Whereas in duels, everything she has is reactable. Anyone at above average level that has decent reactions. She has nothing in a kit that is deemed unreactable. Say like Shaman soft feint bleed, for example, or PK top bleed, Raider storm attack, you know, Ocelot chain lights. They're all they're deemed unreactable. 400 MS. We're going to see some pirate changes. Pirate again is another one. She is at the bottom of the duels tier list. However, in team fight, she's a meta pick, I believe, in 2v2s. So it's tough. It's tough to balance, man. I'm glad I'm not a dev. I'm glad I'm not on the fight team, man. They've got a hard job with some of those characters. Balancing for one game mode to another. It's tough. It's tough. Solheim should Solheim get a buff? Well, again, in team fights, he's very underwhelming. His anti-gank is quite terrible. However, in duels, all you need is some decent reactions, get the parries, get the shit that you need, and then boom, fucking one shot, dead. I don't know, man. But I think at the high level, Solheim's offense in duels is not great. LB roll catcher. I'm hoping that we see Lawbringer changes and some love on the LB for sure. Highlander twerk buff. I agree. I am all for that one. Hope we get some amazing changes. We need some like fucking ambitious buffs, man. We need some good changes, man. These characters that have been at the bottom, like in the bottom half of the tier lists for so long, let's give them some shit, man. Yeah, the moon in the picture, yeah. The moon's massive. It's pretty cool. That looks suspiciously like a Warlord hero skin. Well, to me that looks like a shield and a sword. I'm not seeing any human silhouette for a skin. Unless he's laying down underneath the shield in all the fire. Imagine if we had like a hero skin that had like all the fire effects and shit. Oh my days. Oh my days. Shield of Svengard. I'm hyped for this one. Yo, Armace, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. I appreciate that very much. You legend. Thank you. A 4 Yom skin would have been sick. I agree. I agree. J-Dog, that is an extremely strange thing to say. Win 5 gifted? Yeah. Cheers, bro. What's up, Big Chungus? Nobu, Nobushi, Lawbringer Warlord, and Sohei need help at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I do want to see some Nobushi love. She's such a cool character. Old Bean with the $9.99. Yo, thank you, man. Buff BK's dump truck. Oh my days. It's gonna be that kind of stream, is it? It's gonna be that kind of streaming, is it, boys? Hey, Banana Boy, what's up? Oil me up? Man, what is wrong with you people? Where did all this oil up shit come from, man? Like, who started this oil up shit? Like, where did it come from all of a sudden? Man. Where did it come from? How many viewers have we got on the For Honor stream? 1.2k. Nice, nice. That's not bad considering there's 23 minutes to wait. You know? Really good. Really good, man. What's up, Shadow? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Nathan, I've been good. I've been alright, actually. I wouldn't say good. I'm alright. A little bit stressed, but I'm okay. I'm alright, man. That's why I've not really streamed for a bit. I've been a little bit stressed. But I don't want to get too into it. This is a happy, positive stream. Female Shigoki? Oh, bro, I would love that, actually. I would be absolutely down for that. I'll be right back. Oh, dude. Wait a sec. Yo, Old Bean with a 19.99 as well. Yo, dude, thank you. Oiled up shirtless Shugo. Man. Could you imagine the outrage if they did that with like an emote or something, like pouring oil over you and like doing that shit? Do you imagine how much steel they would make? Holy fuck. Anyway, be right back. He's gonna bring out the... No, dude. Oil up emote would be crazy. Like, I don't see why not. They just need to embrace it at this point that it's just a normal thing now. Add an emote where you pour oil and rub it on you all over your chest and shit. Like, insta fucking cop. And they would just like... They would literally fund a whole season and a new map. Just from the amount of money they'd make from that. Did you just say how long until it starts? There's always fucking one, isn't there? There's always one. I'm just eating really quickly. I don't like eating on stream. I don't want you guys to watch me eat it. I feel weird. So I'll turn on my camera in just a second. Oil bottle merch? Oh my god. Yo, Jix, why not Twitch stream? I don't usually stream on Twitch with the reveals. Unless I'm planning to be raided by For Honor. That's the only time that I'll go live on Twitch for the reveal. Just like for a raid. Otherwise, I'm quite happy just reading one chat throughout the reveal stream. I am having some munchies really quick, yeah. Don't want us to see what that mouth do. Oh my god. How long until the Warriors Den starts? Not sure. Actually, that's a good question. We should probably check that. What are you eating? Beef stew. Yo, Goo, thank you so much for the edgelord, bro. I've missed you, bro. I'm sorry that I've let you down lately. I missed you guys, but we're back. We are back. Oh, fucking hell. That was good. That was good shit. What's this countdown for again? That's the amount of time it takes for your nan to open up her legs, man. Alright, we're back. Oh. That's the countdown, man. Streamlabs donos on? Not the Streamlabs, because I can check though. Because it's been my first stream back in like a few weeks. I didn't want there to be notifications throughout the whole stream, and people kind of, you know, might get annoyed at that. So I did disable them just for the stream, but I can't actually see it. And I see the $5 tip. Thank you, bro. The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, the beast slayer, the conqueror of conquerors, the goat of all goats, ultimate needle mover, the head of the table, the tribal chief in God mode himself. That's quite the message. Thank you. If you do donate through Streamlabs or whatever, do give me a shout, and I apologize. I apologize if I miss it. I didn't want the notifications to clog up the stream. Just for the reveal, you know, when I'm playing and stuff, then it's fine. But you know, people are locked in and tuned into the reveal, seeing the new stuff. They don't want to keep hearing that fucking, oh my god, every like 2 minutes. Like, well, not even 2 minutes, every like 2 seconds. Old Bean with another $4.99. Thank you, bro. Shugo and Warden make out emote. Oh, like a bird emote? Yeah. We haven't had a bird emote for ages, have we? I don't think, actually. When was the last time we had a bird emote? It's been a while. Guru, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you massively. Cheers, bro. Thank you, thank you. Legend. Oh, you're doing Twitch commands? Yeah, I don't think they were on here. No quick 1v1s, cringe stream. I know, dude. This countdown was just so long. Like, I think they started it at like 40 minutes. I don't know why. I don't know why they did a longer one this time. This is fine though, because this music is banging, to be fair. I'm not complaining. It's a Warlord outfit, right? Well, we don't know yet for sure because we haven't seen it yet officially, but judging by, you know, this, it's looking like it, maybe. WWE for a collab would go crazy. There's been a few like executions where it's been like, you know, like WWE moves, like tombstones, like choke slam and shit, and like fucking pile driver or whatever. I don't know. You still grabbing a drink? That's a good shout. Yeah, thanks for that. New hero skin, maybe next season. Next season is next season's Whirling, right? Yeah, next season, you can't see because of me. I'm in the way. But yeah, the season after this one is... Oh, it's an Outlander season, but it is a Whirling hero skin. Whirling hero skin and new Outlander hero. We already know that this is a female villain character. That's all we know. That she's a female, and she's a villain. That's gonna be interesting. Next season's gonna be banging, actually. Mortal Kombat crossover. Did you see the Noob Cybot gameplay? That character looks pretty cool. I don't play Mortal Kombat anymore, but that character, I still keep up with it though. Because I watch a guy called Sikander. He's a Sub-Zero main. And he's like, he beefs with the whole MK community. He's just so fucking funny. Like, the guy is hilarious. But he's a good player though. Like, he plays Sub-Zero, who is like, you know, not very high tier. And he just fucking kicks ass with Sub-Zero. It's just... And he just chats shit and teabags. It's just funny to watch. The guy is hilarious. I think he's the only person I watch right now for Mortal Kombat. Have you ever seen FaZe Jev? No. What time's the announcement? At past. It looks like Gundmunda is the one being funeraled. So whoever is the new hero skin takes over his position. Interesting. I like that. I like that. I mean, that is definitely a Viking kind of funeral, isn't it? In the boat on fire with the weapon and stuff. Like, obviously, if you've seen the Vikings series or The Last Kingdom or whatever, Or if you just know about fucking Viking history, then, which I don't really. I just know this, you know, the series and stuff. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, it might not necessarily be. That might not necessarily be the hero skin. You're right. It's gonna be interesting to see anyway, and we don't have long to wait now, so. Mark my words, we're getting a Varangian hero skin. I really hope not. Because then that means there's going to be a massive increase in Varangian players. And I don't want that. I would very much like to avoid that happening. If any of the Vikings deserve a hero skin now, it's honestly got to be one of the OG characters, man. Like, Varangian's only just come out. She's new. Get to the back of the fucking line. Varangian can get back to the back of the queue, right? Okay? There's motherfuckers that's been here for 7 years. They get the hero skin first, alright? a third Warden hero skin? I'd lose my fucking shit. I would actually lose my shit, man. There's no way they would do that though. Like, I know it's a joke, but like, imagine, dude, the fucking backlash, the outrage would be insane. Vag can be deleted. I agree. I agree. Nah, she's not that bad. She's just, I don't know, man. A little bit unga bunga. But at the end of the day, if you can't deal with a skill issue, man, just get good practice against her. That's what it is, isn't it? I love you, Havok. Yo, Protein Q, thank you, man. Love you too, brother. Appreciate you guys coming hanging out with me again, as usual. I always look forward to these reveals, not just, you know, to see all the new shit, but I like hanging out with you guys on these reveals. What's your take on BP? Very good character, well designed. He's strong. He's not OP. He's fun. Great character design. BP's in a very good place, in my opinion. What character you think deserves a hero skin from every faction? Well, from Knights, obviously, I do want to see. I do think Lawbringer should get a hero skin, even though he's pretty weak. Like, he's not great right now, but that might be changing, and if they, like, you know, keep working on him and stuff. But Lawbringer, from the Vikings, I would like to see Berserker get a hero skin, because I feel like he's probably one of the more popular Vikings that people play. Samurai. Honestly, I'd love to see Shigoki get a fucking badass hero skin, I'm not gonna lie. They could do so much, they could do so many cool things with the Shigoki, man. They could, like, do some fucking real, like, badass demon type shit. I don't know. Shigoki would be insane. Maybe I'm just biased though, because I really love Shigoki at the moment, so. Do you think they'll ever add Wulin and Outlanders in the faction war? I don't know. At this point, I'm not sure. It's been like Wulin's been out for so long. Why would they do it now? I don't know. Unless they've got like some bigger plans down the road, I'm not sure. I can't see it happening anytime soon, but it'd be cool if they did. If they redid the whole thing, that'd be cool. Yo, Slim Cycle with a $4.99. Love that I can trust you to condense the stream into bite-sized pieces when whilst I kill bugs for the Emperor. Yo, Psycho, thank you for the $4.99. And yes, when the stream is finished, I will then go ahead and record a recap video for the people that didn't get to watch the stream. So yeah. Yeah, usually I do like a 15-minute recap video just showing people everything. We don't have to, you know, sit there for an hour or two. Demon Oni Shigoki. Exactly, dude. I just imagine. It's confirmed it's Warlord. Where's it confirmed? Did they tweet it out or something? Let's see. I don't think anything's confirmed just yet. I'm not seeing any confirmation of what the hero skin is right now. Bro might be lying. It's teased, it's speculated, but confirmed? Not yet. Maybe in 5-10 minutes when they get to it. Is today a tilt day? No, because of obviously the reveal stream and the recap video do take priority. You know, because usually these reveal streams are the week before. Like, they used to be the week before all the time on a Thursday, but now they've moved it to the Tuesday, 2 days before the actual launch, which I don't mind, but it's an adjustment. It's just an adjustment, innit? I might move the Tilt series to Thursday because I don't know if I like having Monday and Tuesday as like long form videos where I'm literally just doing random heroes, if that makes sense. Because they're both kind of the same video but different concepts, and I kind of want to spread them out a bit rather than having one after the other, if that makes sense. So I might make it till I lose Thursday, because then that spreads it out nicely. Monday, Thursday, you know. That's true, Paddy, actually. Yeah. Sometimes there's new content on Thursdays and Hero Fests, so that is a good point. The thing is, though, to be fair, not every week is some video-worthy content coming out. You know, sometimes it's just some battle outfit or whatever. It's not every Thursday that the content that they release is worth like a full video dedicated to it, you know, so. I'm not really big into cars, to be honest, Lil V. Do you have friends that work for Ubisoft? Not really, no. Well, no. I mean, I have people that work there that I get along with, but I wouldn't like say that, oh, he's my friend, you know, because how about when I lose Wednesday? Yeah, that could work. I just like the abbreviation tilt though, because it's kind of like tilt means something else as well, like you get tilted, do you know what I mean? So I do like the, you know, that. Was gonna use this for Yinchin, but I love you more. Yo, Links, thank you for the 2, bro. I appreciate it. What's Yinchin? One minute indeed. Well, 27 seconds. Let's go, man. I'm excited for this one. Oh, yo, who's this appearing in the background? Yo, check that out. Yo, check out this guy appearing in the background, man. That's Warlord, isn't it? Is that Goodmunder? Yo, bro just appeared, man. Bro just appeared. Let's go.
Warriors rise and fall every day. Most of us shall be forgotten, faded ink in the great scroll of history. But there are some who shall live forever. Glory to our protector, Gudmundr the Great, wielder of Odin's gift, sword and shield of legend.
Oh my.
Pride of the Vikings.
That shield is insane though.
Rejoice, my fallen brother. To Valhalla you go, and know that here, for all time, we shall praise the shield of
Hold on a minute.
Svengard.
Oh my days. Okay. Interesting stuff. No, the season launches on Thursday. This is just the reveal. But the actual season launches this Thursday, 2 days. You guys can hear, right? It's not too loud. How's the volume? The volume okay? Is this season going to be when we get the second map? Or is that next season? Because they did say they was doing another map, right?
Valhalla!
That's right.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome, Nolan. Welcome, everyone watching. We're here at the Year 8 Season 3 reveal, the Shield of Svengard. I am pumped. Nolan, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing because they let me hold an axe today, so that's
Just for
always
today.
great. Just for today. I'm not allowed any other time, but no, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. We've got so much fun stuff to look at today. A lot of fun stuff on this TU. Really excited to go over it all. But folks, you know out there that if there's one thing I care about, it's that you all get your Twitch drops. So before we do anything else, please make sure you link your UB Connect account
Looks
to
good.
your Twitch account. That way, for
You
every
guys happy
30
with that?
minutes you're with us, you're going to get a scavenger crate. And we're going to pick out some lucky winners at the end of the show to win a grand prize of either 100k steel or the new hero skin. So
Yeah, they did say that we was getting another
super.
map.
I love your Twitch
converted.
show still.
thank you.
It's
I don't
awesome.
know if it's this
I love
season
it.
though.
We've got some awesome stuff to show today. You know, with new season, the Shield of Svengard. We've got our new hero skin, who I'm sure you could probably guess who it is by now. New battle pass, legacy pass. We've got a new converted map, testing grounds, and we've got patch notes. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super pumped. Yeah. Quick side note, I know in our roadmap we mentioned that we have a hero skin coming in TU2. We actually decided to push that hero skin to TU1, but not to worry, we'll still have another hero skin in TU2. So
Oh wow.
okay.
We're getting 2 hero skins this season then.
before we get into
Hell
all the
yeah.
details of this season, we have a little esports update. We had the Pro-Ams wrap up this past weekend, so big shout out to everyone who participated. Shout out to Spaniard and Nutella.
Yo,
who
2 hero
ran
skins,
the whole
man.
thing. It was awesome. Big thanks, and thank you again to everyone who participated. It was really awesome. Super exciting. That's not all. We also have phase 2 of the Friend or Foe circuit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
go.
2v2 signups are now open, so the link should be getting dropped in the chat now, or being pinned. So thank you to the CMs for that. Here.
Somewhere.
Let's go here. So yeah, signups are open. So find a buddy and participate in the coming tournament, because the first qualifier is September 28th.
Warden
and,
getting a third.
yeah,
Fuck
I'm
off.
pumped. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna be getting into all the juicy stuff. But before we get into all of that, we've got an awesome new trailer coming. Let's do it. Take it away,
Hey,
Max.
let's see it. Oh, is that the one we just saw? Oh, it's not. It's different.
Warriors rise and fall every day. Most of us shall be forgotten, but there are some who shall live forever. Glory to our protector, Gudmundr the Great, wielder of Odin's gift.
Damn. Gudmundr, man.
Sword and shield of legend. Pride of the Vikings.
I'm kind of happy with that, I'm not gonna lie.
My fallen brother. To Valhalla you go.
What a sick trailer, man.
And know
You know, the
that
punches.
here, for all time, we
Is that a new
shall
Exing?
praise the shield of Svendard.
I think that might have been a new execution, that hammer thing. New converted map, I told you, I knew it. Yo, we got the new converted map. No way, man. Testing grounds, patch notes. Hell yeah, man. Fucking juicy stream. Juicy stream. New converted map. Which map's it gonna be? New converted map. What's... Is there like a Viking... There's like a Viking themed map, maybe? Market Town's not... No, that's Samurai, innit? Testing grounds? Yeah. Gonna be interesting to see who's in the testing grounds, man. Might be Canyon? Yeah, it could be actually. Canyon, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is with Viking Village, there's like loads of buildings and shit. There's like loads of... There's not really any open spaces on Viking Village. Could be River Fart? Fuck off, dude. There's already River Fart. You fucking confusing me. Could be Canyon. Stop saying maps that already exist. In Dominion. You know I don't play much 4v4. Stop bullying me. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you, Billy? Oh, I'm so happy we're getting the converted map.
Welcome back, Warriors. Welcome to the Shield of Svendard details segment. I am pumped. Thank you all for joining me. Welcome, Alex, Raf, Edgard. How are you all doing today?
Could be a gauntlet rework.
Can you call me Svedgard, please?
I
for the
can
rest
call
of
you
the show?
Svedgard.
All
Does need a
Awesome.
rework, that
So
map.
officially, this is Svedgard.
Change my name to that, yeah.
And I'm really happy. I mean, you two are lovely, but if Head is here, Zedgard, I mean, there is something
Oh,
big
shipyard,
coming
yeah,
up, right?
could be.
Coming.
And did you see there was for the first time we had a podium?
Yeah, it could be
here
shipyard.
in the trailer. This was so good.
Loved it.
Almost
That was
great.
awesome.
Loved it. All right, so before we get into all the details, let's take a look at the seasonal roadmap. So this season means we've got a new battle pass and legacy
A
pass.
song for
seasonal
Gudmundr.
event, a song for Gudmundr with a free event pass. We've got our new hero skin, of course. We've got some hero fests for Valkyrie, Berserker, and Raider. Got a
Ooh, full
throwback
Viking
event,
hero
Rebellion
fest.
Rescue, our new converted map, and a testing grounds. Which would be
Oh, so the new map's out
2-2.
this
We have a
Thursday,
seasonal
man.
event, coming October 24th. A hero skin, a hero fest, November 14th, 21st, and 28th. And
we're getting 2 hero skins this season.
21st.
That's so good.
So yeah, I'm super pumped, honestly. So Raf,
Oh, I'm excited for Thursday
you
now.
wanna get into it? What's been happening in Heathmore Tech? What's happening? Year 8, Season 3.
Well, so it's the
Yeah,
third
2 hero
season of this
skins.
year focused on legendary weapons. We explore through these weapons how the weapons themselves will forge our heroes, how they forge the values of
That's
our
an insane
factions.
picture. I need to take a
We
picture.
started the year with a knight-centered season with the Sword of Ashfeld, and it was wielded by the Unsung Knight, so it was a very duty-focused season.
Oh.
Then we had a samurai season centered or revolving around the friendship between Oniwaka de Sohei and and Master Katashi, and both of them have their friendship that is really around their prowess on the battlefield, their mastery of weapons, really samurai teams. And now we have, of course, this, well, I guess you have guessed that it is a Viking-centered season, and it revolves around the really great warrior character that was there in our original campaign. He died in the original campaign. His name is Gudmundur. And this season is centered around his funeral. Now, our inspiration, as you know, we take some things from history and culture and then adapt it to For Honor. So our inspiration is coming from real Norse burial culture and how they would perceive the afterlife and all of that, and how it would change their own life. So they wanted to live heroic life, leave things behind so that they would be remembered and maybe chosen to go into Valhalla. And when, in the Norse culture, when the warrior would die, they would throw a big party, share food, share drinks, share stories, so that they would remember this person. And they would have a funeral pyre, throw some offerings, food, weapons. They would try to break the weapons and send them to Valhalla with the warrior into the funeral pyre. And if the warrior was great enough, king, let's say, he would even have a ship burial. So they would burn the ship and send it with him to Valhalla.
Not on launch.
So this is our inspiration. Now, in our narrative for this season, when Gudmundur died in our regional campaign, the Vikings got together. They had this burial custom of trying to break his weapons, but they could not manage to break the weapons. Probably the shield and the sword were not really unbreakable, but they tried. Maybe they were too strong, maybe they didn't try enough. Anyway, they didn't manage to break them. So from this event, they simply they got inspired into telling stories about how great warrior he is, about great his weapons were, and from these stories, sagas, Gudmundur the Man became Gudmundur the Great, the shield of Svengard.
So it's really a celebration of Gudmundur. This is really what it is.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's always, Gudmundur the Great.
Gudmundur the Great. Yes.
He becomes great, from good to great.
So he sounds super cool. What can you tell us, I guess, the relation between the Gudmundur from the campaign versus Gudmundur the Great that we're seeing here?
So this, what you see with the skin, with the weapons, this is really the fabled version of the original character. So he has these weapons that have become unbreakable through the stories, through the sagas, through what they tell, so that he would be remembered through times. This is an exaggerated version, fabled once again. But let's talk a bit about the original lore.
I kind of like the skin as well.
It's coming from the original campaign. If you haven't played the original campaign, please do. You really should. But if you haven't, well, some spoilers from 7 years ago are coming. So in the original campaign, Gudmundur appears in the last chapter of the night part of the campaign. In that campaign, you play as a warden hero, and you attack a Viking fortress called Svengard. So this is why the shield of Svengard.
It's better than the Raiders.
In this fortress, the Vikings had massed all of their food for the winter.
Better than Raiders, come on.
To survive Valkenheim harsh winters. And you as the warden are going through the city, torching the food stores one after the other, and each step of the way you have this tall, broad, thrice-braided beast of a man, this Gudmundur, who is opposing you. He's even calling upon wolves to try to defend his village, to try to defend the food stores.
This probably wasn't
people.
The original skin
this is a pivotal moment
planned
in the campaign. This is certainly Gudmundur is one of my favorite characters.
Actually, yeah,
because
it was,
they
said they pushed this to
you have
the start.
Another point of view on the Vikings than the one that you've had until then. It was Apollyon's. She is, for good reasons, she's biased against the Vikings, and she had presented them to you, the player, as bloodthirsty, pillage-loving. And now you have a man
At least
who
we're
is
getting
fighting.
another one.
Yes, he's a
though,
great warrior,
mid-season.
but he's fighting to defend his people. He is a shield, the shield of Svengard. And so we wanted to. He is there to humanize the Vikings a bit.
I quite
And,
like it, man. I
we
quite
wanted
like
to get
it.
this inspiration to try to deepen our knowledge of the Vikings and their culture with this season. So this is
I
a
quite
part
like it,
of
man.
the inspiration we got and a part of the narrative. If you want to have some more details, you can get it from if you go to read what
I
will
wanna see the
appear, will launch
customization,
in 2
though.
days on September the 12th.
I want to see
So
what the
there will be a
colours look
short
like and the
story centered
materials.
around Gudmundur and how Gudmundur Man becomes Gudmundur the Great.
Wow. Well, thank you very much for breaking all that down. It sounds super awesome.
Happy to be with you.
This is so much. This is great, honestly. I'm glad to be here with all of you. This is awesome.
That's not true,
But folks, Good
Satoru,
Mother the Great will
because
be available for purchase for $11.99.
if that was the case, I would have said that
in
Raider
just
skin was
2
good, and I've
days.
always said that that's
So
not good
be on
at
the
all.
lookout for that. He's looking.
I'm just being honest.
So awesome. Ask
I
him
think it's
the
cool.
story. He looks amazing. But moving on, just let's take a little look at the mood board for this season. You could see what the art team cooked up. It's what they
Oh,
used
wow.
to. Yeah. Let's take a look at the in-game realization as well. We've got a landing page, of course, with Gudmundur looking awesome. Face off.
The background's cool.
Oh yeah. Little tease in the background. Ooh.
Yeah.
Little tease.
Unfamiliar.
Wait.
Minions with the wolf helmets, and of course our world map, wolf map.
What map was that in the background?
I want to jump over to you, Ed. We've got some map realization coming. Would
Yes,
you care
yes, we
to
do.
expand on this?
Absolutely. So again, as Raf has so eloquently put, we're celebrating Gudmundur in this Viking theme. So of course we have map realization that was done in a Viking map. And I would like to take this opportunity to officially announce that Viking Village is the converted map of this season.
Oh,
So
wow.
there you have it. This map was a very good choice for us. The way the map flows, it has
Where's
3
the
lanes
zones?
embedded into it. So from there, we were able to, really easily
Holy
convert
shit.
this map to Dominion with lots of changes that we added to it. And of course, as the ship funeral of Gudmundur is the showcase here. So in the vista of the map, you'll be able to see his send-off on that Viking funeral that the Vikings do.
I didn't think they'd be able to
Well,
turn
wow.
that one into Dominion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
So
of the
again,
amount of
I'll be
buildings and
talking
not
much
much
more
open
about the map
space.
later on. But here's a little tease for you guys.
Thank you. Awesome. Well,
Let's
thank you
see
for
it.
the tease, and
Yeah.
stick around. I'm sure you'll do the full breakdown.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Alex, I want to jump over to you. I know we have a battle pass releasing in just a couple days. What can you tell us about this season's pass?
Well, you'll be surprised to know that it's Viking themed.
Oh, shit.
This is what
Mask is pretty sick.
I understand now.
Yes. So yeah, we have a very strong Viking theme throughout the battle pass. So in the mood effects, you can see these helmets that are inspired by Odin, inspired by the Valkyrie, with
shit.
backgrounds there of
The one on the left is cool.
Bifrost and Northern Lights. Really bring home the Viking myth.
Awesome.
The weapons also are inspired by different animals or mythological creatures from each faction. So
Cool.
it relates to what each faction would find significant.
Very good. Looks incredible.
I know a lot of people are going to like
Super
that.
Nice. Just another look at the weapons. Super detailed.
Oh, the bull. I like that one for the
And
Shikoki.
here's some of the other items you can unlock in the battle pass. You've got a pair of battle outfits, Invincible Protector, and Invincible Jarl. Looking awesome. So
Yeah, obviously
nice.
the Gudmundur skin's
We
not
got an
fucking
execution, of
incredible,
course.
like
No
Wukong
enemies.
level. Obviously it's not mind-blowing.
That doesn't feel good. Neither does that.
No.
Oh, shit.
Got an ornament, Invincible Greatness.
Obviously it's not mind-blowing like Wukong
so
was.
nice.
You see little bits of that Valkyrie helmet.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's bad.
last but
I
not
think it's
least,
better
my
than the
favorite
Orochi skin.
Dance party with your
And I
favorite
think it's
drinking
better than the
partners.
Raid skin.
Yeah, really funeral themed.
That's it. Too much mead. Looking awesome. We also have a Legacy Pass releasing
fuck?
at the same time. So this is for Year 4 Season 3. This will have a bunch of retrofitted content. I have a pair of battle
Finally, a
outfits
pet
here,
emote.
and,
It's been so long since
you'll
we got
notice
one,
actually
man.
that a lot of these items have a nature theme. This is because it was supposed to contrast with the previous season in Year 4, which is when we introduced the Warmonger and the concept of tyranny. So in Year 4, Season 3, which is what you're seeing here, titled Resistance, these items were supposed to represent people trying to find solutions
Vinland
to the
Saga
tyranny
reference.
that the Warmongers brought. So they looked outside of their culture, entered towards nature, shamanism, and also got help from the Druids, which is where you see those mood effects. So that's kind of like a bit of the background, I guess, from this season. Looking awesome. Got silver bonsai signature. Oh yeah.
And of course, of all of this is retrofitted.
Yes.
Some of it
Did you
was
play
not
Wukong?
available
Not
before,
yet.
And now it is.
Exactly. You can see the Varangian here.
A very kind person donated it to me though, so I do. It's on the list to play.
Awesome. Sylvan Rose signature. So nice. Little sneak peek of the weapons as well. Again, very nature themed. A lot of greens.
Love the weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Again,
going
they
to
were
take
really
really
looking for
something
solutions
special
to
to
the
beat the
tyranny.
Wukong skin, man.
Return
It's,
towards
it's
the nature.
going to take some
Yes.
fucking
Outside of their
crazy
culture.
to beat that, man.
But that's not all. We've also got some armor variations coming this season.
We do. This time it's for the Knights
Oh,
and the
armor
Vikings.
variations?
So the emphasis for these ones
shit.
is on fine craftsmanship, being very ornate, very detailed.
That's pretty clean.
And generally just feeling like you've got a lot of rich materials.
Oh shit, that's
and
quite clean, that
decorative
actually.
elements.
Oh.
So nice. And we'll take a look at the Varangian.
Yeah, Viking customization.
Really nice.
Varangian.
Yeah.
The purple? Oh yeah. Looks just beautiful. So nice, dude. The different color palettes here.
Oh my days, man.
Get your
I
fashion.
can't
on.
wait to see Beans
Like,
fashion with
wealthy
that.
warriors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how they all looked.
You have to say Max. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Sure.
could be a Varangian yourself.
You seem confident with
Maybe.
it.
Yeah, I am.
Bit dangerous. I would say.
Let's wrap
Very
up.
much
I want to thank you all for coming on the Den and breaking down everything coming this season. But stick around. We've got a segment just for Viking Village that will be with Zvedgard over here.
Nice. We're going to see the new map
But
breakdown.
before that, we're going to be showcasing the entire Battle Pass weapons gallery. Did you want to say something about the music?
Yes. Well, maybe you've been here before the show, but in any case, while you will be looking at the battle pass weapons, you can listen to the music, and if you listen carefully, well, it's pretty much in the foreground, but you'll hear some lyrics. We don't always add lyrics over our seasonal soundtrack, but this time we did it, and the lyrics have a special meaning. So try to translate it if you know Icelandic
crank it
really,
up.
really well. You should be able to find something there, and maybe it is Viking themed. I mean, yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
So
throwing it
big shout out.
potential.
You'll let us know.
Maybe.
Yeah, really great job from the narrative team who wrote the text, from localization who
New hero
helped
of the
us to
season?
translate
No,
it,
next
and
season.
to audio team too. We know you love the music for each season, and well, we love our colleagues from audio too, and we love their work. So this is our love for them.
Awesome. Big shout out to the audio team. So enjoy, everyone. Take it away, Max.
No, the new heroes next season, it's an Outlander. Oh, I'm missing the skins. Hold on. It's getting lost in the music. That shield's pretty sick. This shit going hard. Viking weapons were nice. Very nice. Love the Highlander sword. Oh shit, look at them. Okay. They're quite nice. I like them better than the samurai ones. I think the Vikings winning so far though for me. I don't know actually, the samurai ones do look pretty good. I'm not gonna actually, I'll tell a lie. They do look pretty good. Oh shit, their favorite shield is pretty interesting. Alright, what do you think, guys? I liked the Viking the best, but I really liked Shigolki's weapon. The samurai. Really liked the club. There we go. New juicy map. Let's go, man. The music goes hard though. Holy shit. They never really miss with the fucking music. The Viking music especially. Pretty solid overall. Yeah, I agree. What about the armor? I'm sure they'll show that.
Svedgard! Yes. Svedgard, I gotta say, I'm a little jealous that you get a cool Viking name, you know.
Well, it'd be the first time in my life. So.
That's the first time you've had a cool Viking name?
Well, cool name.
Well, you wear it so well. I think that's
thank you,
awesome.
thank you. I appreciate
All right.
it. I can't.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Gotta feel good about that. Do you want to hold the axe?
Yes.
Hold the axe. It's a great axe. Look at the axe. It's amazing. Welcome back, everybody. Hello. We are here to continue our conversation. Ed, you teased the new map in the last segment, so now we're going to do a deeper dive on this. So, are you excited? Are you pumped?
Absolutely. I mean, we only got the one out of the way. Now we get the second one.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We go.
Yeah, for sure.
All
okay.
right.
So let's jump right into it.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the map overview here. This is if you're coming from the attacker's side. You got your main lane down the middle and both capture points on the sides there. As I said, the map translated itself very well since you got the 3 lanes there from the beginning. So yeah, let's take a look more in detail on the main lane. So here is what the map normally looks like. You have these houses on the sides, a little, closing in on you. So we open that up quite a bit there, so that you have a lot more breathing room.
This is what I was worried about.
Main lane.
I was thinking
you see there were some stairs in the back. Now we made that more into a gradual slope.
Oh, nice.
That's a lot of
a lot more
work,
comfortable to fight on.
That's very
move it
thoughtful
all
of you.
around.
Well,
You fight on the slope a lot. So.
you don't want to.
You guys
slip on
don't
stairs
realize how
while
much
you're fighting.
Definitely
actual
not.
work that is,
So let's take a look from the other side, from the defenders. We have this beautiful, beautiful giant tree.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
That was right there. So they just, chopped it down
Oh, no.
completely.
Oh,
They
shit.
needed some, firewood for good Monday.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So again, this creates a better fighting space for the minions, for the players. So you have it's a lot more comfortable for sure. The map itself is a little claustrophobic, so we have to open it up.
Sure.
Here, where capture point A is, there was some empty space that wasn't
Holy
being used,
shit.
so it was kind of like an empty canvas for us to work on, and we placed capture point A right there.
Wow,
Yeah.
holy shit.
So again, this is really cool. This is kind of like a little storage space for the Vikings, where they haul their loot when they go on raids and stuff like that. So Again,
That's
it was
pretty
great to
sick,
kind of
man.
just make something from scratch there, because, as I said, it was kind of like an empty canvas area for us to work on.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Nice.
Let's take over at Capture Point C. This was a rampart area with this little like hut thingy in there, which is way too small.
Oh,
so we
shit.
definitely opened that up, and we created a whole capture zone area there. It's kind of like this fishing hut.
Nice.
Again, some of you who know our maps are familiar with them. You'll see the inspirations here that came from another map. This fit perfectly with the theme of the map. It's a Viking village, you know, as the name implies. So a fishing hut where they, you know, provide
Damn,
food for
man.
themselves, go out fishing.
That's cool.
And even scouting. Stuff
Nah, they
like
did a
that.
fucking good job on
This
this.
is a beautiful capture zone area and very comfortable to fight in.
And you know, I even made sure to confirm with Raph beforehand that the Vikings were indeed fishermen.
Yes,
And-
yes,
and
of
women
course.
out there, they
Yeah,
would
yeah.
fish and they would trade and they would do that. So it's
They
super
probably
more
just
accurate.
threw axes.
Looks
Just
pretty
threw
good.
axes in the water, yeah.
Hoped for the best.
I'm okay with
Looks
that.
pretty
I'm
good.
okay with that.
I did know. I
So
noticed
yeah,
that hook from Breach as well.
Also throughout
Yeah,
the
yeah.
map, as I said, it's a bit of a claustrophobic
I noticed
map,
some things from
so,
Breach.
there were some tight areas in there, so our goal was to open up these areas, and as you can see
that's
here,
sick, though. It looks pretty
after
good.
the changes, we have a line of sight on Capture Zone A as you're coming towards it from the defender spawn, and you can see quite the difference where you have better lines of sight on the map itself.
Yeah, they've done a good job on this.
Also, if you're near the main lane and going towards A, the beautiful tree that was there, and the houses. Again, our goal was to
wow, they
open
just
this up
completely opened it.
completely. Just you get a better sense of your surroundings and where players are coming from. You even see a lighthouse in the background on the right side. So we added some landmarks for, you know, when the first few times you play the map, you want to situate yourself in
I'm quite
it.
impressed with this.
So
With the
we
amount of
added
work
a
that they've
few,
put into
you know,
that
custom
is really,
improvements for
really
Dominion.
impressive.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, looks incredible too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
so really good, like much more open space. Really excellent use of that. So a ton of fun.
It was a fun map to work on for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
And we got a little something else too that you added.
So I believe, yeah, we're going to take a look at the vistas here in the
Oh,
background. And of course, we have the whales.
Oh, they changed it to Gudmundur in
that
the
are
boat.
splashing about in Valkenheim and Ashfeld locations. And for the Meyer location, as previously mentioned, we
wow.
have Gudmundur sailing off towards Valhalla.
Holy shit,
And,
man.
for those-
They went all out on
Yeah,
this.
yeah. And for those of you fighting at Capture Point C, if you get dropped into the water, you can hear a little whisper of Gudmundur saying, "Get good." Yeah, just
Says get
come
good,
on,
man.
man.
It's good.
come on.
I like it.
So yeah, again, super fun map to work on.
Nice.
Though some of you might notice that we omitted talking about something on this map that's unique to this map.
Okay.
And in other game modes, you'll probably know that there's this trap that
Yes, yes.
one of the teams can launch,
Mhm.
and you know, it sends a spike barrel rolling down.
Oh, God.
You know, day one.
I still have nightmares about
That's
this,
good.
this trap. It's terrifying. Yeah.
Day one, I put myself on the map. I put the whole main lane, and I yanked that trap, and just every single minion got obliterated. Of course, we could not keep that. The minion,
fair enough.
You know, as much as I would have loved to see it. Yeah, we couldn't keep it in there, but
The defenders might have had a bit of an advantage.
of course, yeah,
The
because they're
switch.
spawning right underneath where the
Yeah.
trap would have been. So yes, it would have been a bit one-sided there.
Yeah.
Wait, but
But
what?
we did keep its spirit alive.
Awesome.
Yes, so let's take a look. Here's the cinematic intro to Dominion. And as you'll probably notice, the cinematic intro itself is upgraded. And oh, and there you have it. Spike barrel trap has been launched
Oh man.
onto them. And
So painful looking.
the defenders are quite well prepared for the attacking armies here.
Yo, they went all out with this one, man. Dude.
Side, and yeah, they launched that barrel right in their face. And and then you start the
Yo,
match.
they went
so
all out with
again,
this. Holy
a huge
shit.
shout out to Amélie, who did a tremendous job
Yes.
on this one.
Great job.
You know,
Yo, Blanc
as I
Coffee,
mentioned
bro, I
before,
just saw that.
Cathedral was our first launch at doing intro cinematics, and here we upped it up.
Yo, Coffee, thank you
and
so much for the
I'm
50.
very happy with the results, and a huge
Thank you.
shout out to the whole team. Honestly, on the art
Ignore my
side,
message.
Jordan was helping us
I
on
sent
this
you a
map.
message, ignore it,
He
okay?
did a lot of work on the capture zones as well. Audio team, VFX team. I think everyone had a blast working on this one.
Nice.
So yeah.
Well, and honestly, thank you, Ed, too, for working on these new maps.
Yo,
these new
Coffee,
converted
thanks so
maps
much
for
the
us.
50,
it's so
man.
great to
I've
see
turned my
them,
notifications
enter the
off just for
rotation.
the
It's
reveal
so
stream,
much fun
'cause I don't want it
to have
clogging
that
up.
in the
Yeah,
game,
so that's 2 now. You
That is
guys got
2.
two
There you
two
go.
converted
Damn, man.
maps added to the rotation, and yeah.
Why
I
does
hope you
Waldo
guys
wear
enjoy
a
it quite
striped
bit.
shirt? Because he doesn't
I
want to
enjoy
get
it.
spotted.
So thank you for that. Well, very
Classic.
cool. Thank you so much, Ed. Also, we wanted to mention, too, just in honor of the map and the new skin, too, we have a free event pass releasing at the same time. It's called A Song for a Good
The
Monday.
barrel just disappears?
And we've got some
Oh,
rewards
I
that
knew
we
there'd
wanted
be
to
one.
show off
I knew
here.
there'd
First
be
is
one.
a battle outfit, Viking Strength, that you can get, which is looking pretty slick, if you ask me. I love the
barrel
Viking
just disappeared.
motif there. We also have a new mood effect for Valkenheim, the effect there, which is great. I love the ravens and just the Viking hammer there. It's great. A new ornament, the Viking Glory, which also is looking incredible. Just the red and the golds there. So good. So, yeah, we got a lot of that.
That map
fun
looks
stuff,
sick.
So
I'm
keep an eye out for
pretty
that.
happy
That'll
with
be live for the first couple weeks of the season. So you can go and progress the event pass and earn all those rewards yourself. So very cool. So Ed, thank you again.
Thank you,
folks.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely, yes. Out there, folks, listen, 2 days, you get to play the Viking Village. It'll be live in 2 days on September 12th. So we're so excited to get out there and just see the new chaos and the carnage that will rain down on this new map. So look out for that. So coming up next, we have our testing ground segment, and you don't want to miss that because we've got some really cool stuff on the horizon for there. So Ed, thank you again very much.
Thank you.
And folks, don't go anywhere. You got to throw the axe now at the thing. No.
Yeah, what do you guys think? I think they did a really good job, honestly. I think I like this one a lot better than Cathedral, and I liked Cathedral. I thought that was good, but this one, I feel like they really went all out with this. Like, even the intro's like a lot better as well. VG nerfs? Buff Arslotl? Fuck off, man. Testing grounds equals delete Heator. Yeah. We've got testing grounds first, and then I think patch notes. I'm really hoping to see Arslotl nerf, maybe a Nefera nerf, Heato nerf. And I want to see some buffs as well though, man. I want to see some of these characters getting some love that need it, you know. I want to see some buffs. Testing grounds is going to be interesting though. This is going to be interesting for sure. Who's it going to be? Or what's it going to be? It might not necessarily be a character. It could be some of the ganking stuff. The ganking changes, maybe. It could be revenge or something like that. You know, it's not necessarily going to be a character.
For Valkenheim! Yes.
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 Valkenheim,
Did it.
yes.
All right,
We
I
did
love it. Welcome back, Warriors. We are so excited to be here today to talk about testing grounds. And joining us on the couch, you know him, you love him, our Lord and Savior, JC is back. Woo!
I'm here. I've been looking at chat again. I have people calling for me.
I know.
But they did the chant, the little dance, and then I just magically appeared.
It's true. Like,
That's how it works.
yeah, I'm
love
honestly
that
afraid because,
everyone
like,
loves
Chad, if
JC,
you don't
man.
do that every time, I don't know. Like,
I don't know
you
what's gonna
if he's-
happen.
Like, one day, like,
I get
so
summoned from the depths of or something. I don't know. So it's kind of great.
we pull you away from your PC.
Yeah.
Just like, no, it must balance.
Yeah.
So that's great. Well, JC, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the couch.
be here.
And also, we're joined, first time, long time. This is Costa Zimiklis, or Costa T, as we know and love him here. So, Costa,
Look
welcome to
forward
the
to this
den.
one.
Thanks. Good to be here. First-time caller, long-time listener.
Yes.
And I'm excited to be here to go over the testing grounds with you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're very happy to have you here again.
Yeah, interesting.
Folks out there, Costa is one of our expert game designers on the project here, and he worked on this new testing ground. So, what can we say about this? What's the deal?
So as you'll see in a few seconds, I guess, we're doing something a little bit different for this testing ground. It's focused on feats.
Nice.
So I'm sure chat is going wild right now, so it's great. But essentially, our goal for this one and for the near future, at the very least, right? We wanna have a look at feats specifically for the default feats for like a lot of year one heroes, right? Most of the time, these are the feats that have been reused quite a bit. That might not be super powerful. That might not have the synergy that we've been starting to put in. Really, since Marching Fire, some of the heroes, like especially the DLC or like the first year heroes that we put like in the first couple seasons,
Feats.
these sometimes have unique feats or feats that are very, very rarely reused, and they kind of work synergistically with the heroes a little bit more. But we're trying to really flesh that out as much as possible. So as you'll see now, we have stuff for Warden, right? Specifically for Warden, and as we go further along this year, a little bit more in the future, we're gonna keep doing this and trying to really readjust these feats as we go along to make sure that it fits the heroes better, that they're better fitted to their kit, that they're more synergistic. I know the one that the next testing ground is also super interesting for other heroes. So I'm super hyped about this. This is not a one-time thing.
Nice.
We're gonna keep doing this on testing grounds for the near future at least, but it's gonna be really great. I'm super psyched. And I can't wait for Costa to tell us about what we're doing with Warden.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like JC said,
Warden,
we're starting
let's
off
go.
with Warden, and we want feats to be more, representative of the hero and their kit and everything.
Interesting. Let's
Tell
see.
a story about the hero. So let's just get into it. So the first feat, it's called Death Toll. Basically, visually, it's exactly like body count, except stronger. So it's a passive feat.
Oh, wow.
Killing soldiers grants you 3 HP and 3 stamina per soldier killed. And
Wait, isn't that a
so
bit
basically, it's replacing body count for Warden, but body count is still around for the other heroes who had body count.
Yeah, so that's one of the things, one of the philosophies we're trying to do with these feat reworks and changes here is sometimes you'll see something like Death Toll, which is we're taking an existing feat, body count,
That's a lot of HP when you clear if you clear all the minions, right?
problematic at those values on other heroes, but would not be on Warden, for example, right? And because we want to give Warden that identity of being really good in the lane, is a Vanguard is our like basic poster boy, basically. The idea here is, well, we want him to be successful in the lane, be able to go kill minions. Body count at +1 HP, +1 stamina is a bit like it's not super.
Well, I mean, I
strong
wouldn't say
Warden.
busted,
Like
obviously,
if you have a
but
lot of
that's
infinite
strong.
chains,
That's
it's
really good.
because you can clear out the lane really quickly and a lot more effectively.
It's
Warden
like
has to
old
throw
body count?
multiple heavies and multiple lights to get enough minion kills. So at these values, it's a lot more comfortable. We're able to do this for Warden. So this is great, right? So it's a unique feat for Warden. Like Costa said, this does not affect body count on other heroes. This is specifically Warden's body count, right? Which is kind of like part of some of the philosophy we're doing here. So we can go to the next one.
Yeah,
We'll see like something a little bit different there as well.
Yeah, for sure. The next one is Enfeeble. So, like, Warden's going to give you the cold shoulder.
Holy
It's a
shit.
passive feat. Basically, every time you shoulder bash an opponent, it temporarily lowers their attack damage. Their
Holy
attack
shit.
damage goes down by 20% for 10 seconds. This doesn't have a cooldown either, so players can switch targets, apply the debuff on different targets,
Warden
and just
mid
be
hold
an
meta.
overall presence in team fights.
Yep.
We tried
Oh,
to help
man.
him in his team fight presence.
Yeah.
This feat will replace Fiat Lux. So that one won't be available
I
in
love that they're
Warden's
doing
kit
this.
anymore for feats, but his other feats will still
Yeah,
be
the
available.
feats are still there.
Yeah.
And so this is another example of we're making an entirely new feat, right?
Yeah.
Like Warden does
Dude,
not
I
have
love
this.
that they're
Nobody
making
has
new
this.
shit like this.
So
This
again,
is so
we're
cool.
able to take feats that exist and modify them just for this hero. We want to give them a unique identity still. But then for this, it's a completely new feat. It still replaces a feat that is not super used on Warden. Like Fiat Lux is not extremely used on Warden.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's good for this. It's like a really, really effective feat. There's no cooldown, there's no nothing, so you can really keep somebody locked down. And it fits again also with, we want to give Warden a bit more utility in group fights. Make sure that the hero is able to perform in those situations and have some
Wow,
people
man.
there. That's super.
Yeah, exactly. Next, we have Total Recovery, another passive feat. This one, basically, when you revive an ally, they return back to full health.
Nice.
There's no need
What?
to the ally to go back to
That's cool.
a Dominion spot and heal themselves. Instead, they can just join the fight. You could imagine how powerful that would be if your team is breaking or if the enemy's team is breaking.
Damn, that's a
so
passive as
that's why
well,
it's
so
the
it's not
third
just
feat.
something that you
It
pop.
replaces takedown. Again, another passive feat. Just something you don't have to think about activating, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy
and it's kind of cool
shit,
that, right?
man.
Because again, it's something super new. It's really different. We've never really done like a feat that does this specifically. Again, it's very strong, right? Like when we were testing it, we were like not super sure at first, and like, yeah, this is actually really good in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Like removing the need to rotate back to heal
Mm-hmm.
is really, really big. So like like rezzing people, like really like reviving them in the middle of somewhere that's not a CP is very, very useful with this, with Warden. So
Holy
I'm super excited about this feat. It's really different. And then takedown, nobody really took takedown anyway.
No.
It's not that great of a feat, so I think Warden doesn't really lose anything. Still has
Second win.
second win.
Still
right?
has second
So
win.
that's the thing, is that you have a choice now, right?
Yeah.
You have at least two feats there that should be really viable. You want to take the selfish one that cleanses and heals you, but it's okay. It's okay to have selfish feats sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's okay to have like more
Warden became the best
group-oriented
support
feats.
character.
This is much more group oriented. It's a much more a support feat, but it's super interesting. It brings something fresh and new to the table. So again, it's really, really cool. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I like that they're doing
Yeah,
that, bringing
definitely.
some new shit,
I remember
keeping
during
it
play
fresh. You know,
sessions we were
I like
playing
that.
and we'd be
Ambitious
fighting
stuff.
during breaking. You'd see a Warden healing a teammate. You're like, no, I can't let him heal. It's
yeah.
gonna change the whole game. So it's
Yeah,
I'm
because you
interested
already have to
in this
interrupt
one.
revives, but this is
No
like,
cooldown?
you
No,
have
it's
to
a
really
passive.
Focus on a warden.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't revive at all.
Exactly.
Nice.
So the last one, it's called.
Let's be honest. How
Trebuchet.
many revives do you
That's
get in a
because
game anyway? You don't
trebuchets
get
are
that many.
superior to catapults.
Every single way.
That-
Yep, in every single way.
Is that historically accurate? Do we run that by Raph too?
We could ask Raph.
Good answer. I just.
I
go
looked
with
it
We'll
up.
go with it.
They throw more weight than,
There you go.
than regular catapults.
There you go. All right.
But yeah,
Quick strike.
Basically, it's the same situation as body count. Visually, it doesn't change too much, the trebuchet from catapult, but the effects are a little different. So it calls a quick strike to deal massive damage over an area. Basically, it does 70 damage throughout the area. Previous catapult used to do damage depending on where in the AoE you got hit. I think it was like the highest damage was like 200 and the lowest was 25.
Yeah, and
which
you barely never get hit for 200.
exactly.
Basically, the way it works, that there's a little center, right, where you take max damage, and the further you fall, you get
God
away
damn,
from the
man.
middle, the more the damage falls off. So like there was a big delta there of super high damage, super low damage. So that was not super effective. But you also did another change there, right?
It's
I
pretty
did,
interesting,
yes.
though. Isn't it?
In addition to the 70 damage, now it has a 1 second activation time instead of a 2 second activation time. This is going to be a lot harder to dodge, but it is still dodgeable. You could roll out of it for sure.
You have to be just a lot more aware. Right?
Yeah.
You have to look at Warden, be a lot more aware of what's going on. At a second, yeah, like you said, it's still dodgeable. You can still get out of it, but you have to know a lot more. So it's great because it has like a lower full potential damage, but the odds of it landing are way higher. Doesn't matter where you're at in the big circle and a big AoE. It's all good.
I like that
that's
they're
great.
doing this.
Cooldown has also
I
been
like that they're
increased a little
trying
bit.
this.
Cooldown's been increased. It's now 180 seconds, and
Bring some bit of fresh,
I should've
breath
just
of
said
fresh
it's
air to the
now
game.
180 seconds because it's a new feat, but yeah.
As of right now.
Oh, that's great, right?
That's
So
a new feat.
again, like that's another example of we.
I mean, this would make me
Catapult
play Warden
that
more
Warden
before we
had,
falls,
right? That a
for
lot
sure.
of knights have. It's a super iconic feat for knights. Pretty much every single knight has it. But generally, it's not the best feat that you can have. It's useful in some situations, but generally, like you'd rather have something different. With this one, it's a lot stronger than a regular catapult. The odds of landing it are way higher. You have more, but like the potential damage is lower, but it's going to be a lot more consistent. So overall, it's great. But again, this is only on Warden.
Yeah.
Right. So that's great. And another thing that's interesting here is that you see that like we have 3 passives and 1 active. This is also part of an effort to streamline a little bit Warden and give players like a bit more choice. But also, if you're a new player, you're coming in, and you have to learn like. You gotta start playing the game, right? You have to learn Dominion. You have to learn how to parry. You have to learn how to block. You have to learn how to attack. You have to learn how to dodge. All these things. You have to learn revenge. You have to learn capture points. All these things.
Yeah.
Then you have to learn feats. Which one is active? What do I do when do I do it? So with these, at least, like we want to lower a little bit the mental load of a new player specifically. If you want to use them, you can still use them, and they should still be very, very strong. But at the end of the day, like a lot of this is also so that we want to help newer players come in and not feel overwhelmed by the amount of things that they have to learn all at once.
Yeah.
So this is great. It also like is just a straight up buff.
There's gonna be
it's
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's gonna
really
be a lot of
interesting.
Wardens.
I'm excited.
Info
I want to
info.
give like a huge shout out to the design team because you guys worked super hard on this. Like you were leading the charge, but it's always a group effort, right?
Yeah.
Also, like a huge shout out to our gameplay programming team, with Pascal and a bunch of people on there.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna name everybody because there's too many. But
There's a lot of people. Yeah.
But like, really, thank you. You guys worked so hard, guys and gals worked so hard to get this tech available to us. Like, the
Right.
It's
reason
gonna
why
be
we
like
couldn't really
8
do
Wardens
feats
in Dominion in testing
before
grounds.
is because the
Imagine.
way the tech kind of worked, we were able, like, it's not so bad to like do characters and to like stuff for heroes specifically, but for feats, it's a lot more complicated. The technology is a bit more complex. So to be able
looking
to
forward to
have
trying that.
feats in testing grounds took a lot of extra effort on their part. It's great. Their tech allows us to do a lot of things. We can move feats around. We can do a lot of different things that we couldn't do before. So really massive thank you to that team because they're invaluable, and it's amazing for us to be able to have that tech. So super awesome.
For sure.
And again, like usual, right? You want to give us feedback. You love it.
Yep.
You hate it. We're going to be looking at Reddit. I'm going to be looking at Reddit, even though, I need to get
Because we can't stop him from looking
can't
at
stop,
it.
right?
So, yeah.
But it's great. Like, so give us your feedback. Try it out. Take your time. Really, like, mess with them as much as you
That's
can.
it
Try
for
to
the
figure it
testing
out.
grounds,
See what
yeah.
you like, what you don't like.
Just
If
that.
the numbers aren't right, then you want to suggest different numbers. That's great. Do suggestions.
We do have patch notes though
The
coming up
more
next.
we have information, the more we have input from players, and we'll see through the patch notes. I'll reiterate that again. But the more information we have, the better it is for us to make better decisions, right? Like if you go, I hate Death Toll, like, okay, you hate Death Toll. Sure. If you tell me, I really don't like Death Toll because I think it should give 5 HP but 1 stamina, that's even better, right? Because then we can go, okay, so like there's players that feel that tend to go a certain way, others tend to go a different way, and we try to take everybody's opinion into consideration, what we believe as well as a group, what we want to do, and we try to make like informed decisions from the feedback that we get. But if the only feedback that we get is I love it or I hate it, and there's no extra little, like a little bit more information, because that extra juice that we get is amazing, because it really lets us make better iterations and better choices for everybody. We're making this game for you, for the players. We love everybody that plays the game, right? And we're doing this for us, but we're also doing this for you, Monly.
Yeah,
and we want to have players have fun playing it, and that's the most important part. And so we're doing all these changes to make the game better for everyone.
Yeah, and I'll be looking out for feedback on Reddit. I think we give a survey at the end of the testing round as well, so
there's
fill
our
that
official
out.
forum. There's a bunch of different places to get feedback from.
Yeah.
That's great. We always get results from this. We have like amazing community managers. They're like pouring through everything, give us like big results, big feedback. So that's great. But we also kind of look at it personally. At least I
JC is
do
the man,
because
isn't he? He really is.
I'm kind of that's kind of how it works.
JC is the man.
Amazing. Well, super cool. Well, thank you, JC, for helping explain this. Costa, thank you again for all your hard work on that and for being on the show for your first time.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So again, folks, the testing grounds is launching next Thursday on
we go.
the
19th.
September 19th. I think there might be a small typo
Oh,
there.
that's
but,
a mistake.
Next Thursday on September 19th. So it'll be up for a week. So keep an eye out for that. Check it out.
Yep.
Play Warding. Give us your feedback. We're looking forward to it.
19th.
So thank you all very much. But stick around because coming up next we have patch notes. So we're gonna talk more patch
I'm
notes.
gonna hold my hand over the fire to see like if
No, Jason,
it's gonna reveal something to me about patch notes. See what's
Dangerous.
gonna happen there.
But stick around too because during the transition we're gonna show off the Legacy Pass too for the next segment. So we hope you enjoy that. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Go.
Yo, this music was hard, man. Oh yeah. I mean, oh please, nerf us a lot. Please nerf it all, Kiwi. Havok, need your help. What do you need help with? Havok, best FH YouTuber. I am going to have to agree with you on that one. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
Fenrir!
Which other foreign YouTuber has a personality like mine, huh? Come on.
Time, yeah.
Every time.
Be
we
honest.
gotta be something new every time.
Be honest.
I speak Viking very fluently.
Do you?
I'm
It's
just
an
kidding.
actual language, Viking.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Can you tell us something?
Not really, because then it just kind of ruins it for everyone.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't want to boast too much, you know.
that's very fair. You're very humble. I appreciate that. So.
I am.
Awesome stuff. All right. Well, JC, thank you for sticking around.
Best
folks,
bald
we are
FH
here to
creator.
talk about the patch notes segment. So we just got out of that, the awesome kind of like future some testing grounds there. So that's really
Well, that's
cool.
true.
But we have more.
Are you
'cause
shaving your
GTAs
beard?
also have
Not
some
right now,
balance
no.
Changes
Yeah.
coming up. So
Full of balance changes.
yeah. So JC, what do you got for us?
Yeah. So first up, I want to make sure that people know
Yeah.
that I was reading chat earlier,
Oh, okay.
and people were saying that we should nerf Lawbringer.
Right.
So we buffed him again.
Oh.
Take that, Chet.
So basically, there's a couple of things, right? And I was talking about it in the previous segment as well.
Holy
when I was
shit.
talking about
Buff after
testing
light?
grounds and
I mean,
feedback.
shove after light?
And so there's two main changes for Lawbringer in this patch. Yes, I
Oh.
know you wanted to have a roll catcher.
Yes.
We're still working on it. It is still coming. I can
They're
guarantee
working on
you
a
it's
roll
coming.
catch.
And I know.
Guarantee you and
Now
you
it's
and
a
you
guarantee.
and
yeah.
all the
Now it's a
Lawbringer means that it's
guarantee.
coming.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. I don't have the exact ETA. We still have a bit of work to do on it to make sure it looks right and everything's okay. But we're gonna have one, no problem. But in the meantime, I wanted to, reach all the Lawbringer mains and shake their hands and thank them for being so passionate
Oh,
and buff their main a little bit.
there you go.
Right. So there's two things here. First, there's new combo route, which is light, heavy. So you couldn't really do that before. If you threw a light,
Ad
you had to put a
mortem.
heavy afterwards.
Ad mortem.
So that's one of the changes. I'll be discussing in a little bit. And then, but we also added the ability to
Yeah.
shove after any single light attack. That means if you do opener light into
Holy
shove,
shit, it's going to be heads.
light into shove again if you want. You can do shove after like one of those confirmed lights that you have after like your heavy openers. Your
Always
time
going to be
finisher.
AIDS.
After any time you can press light, you can always go into a shove afterwards.
Nice.
So these two changes are really aimed at improving Lawbringer's
Holy
chain
moly.
flow. a lot of players have been commenting that like it kind of feels a bit difficult to play Lawbringer because you get into chains and your offense is very, very predictable. You throw a light, you have to absolutely throw a heavy afterwards. You do shove into light, you have to throw a heavy. And so while those heavies often feel really good and they're good attacks, that predictability that you have feels bad. So we've done these changes. And I want to specifically talk about light, light, heavy, right? So you might remember in some previous testing grounds, we had fully unlocked Lawbringer's chain flow.
Yeah.
So you can do light, light, light. You can do heavy, 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 as you can kind of do.
Right.
You could always kind of mix and match all these things in there. And so when we got the feedback from the testing grounds, a lot of what we got was light, light, light felt super spammy.
Yeah.
And that was something that we got a lot of. People didn't want to have Lawbringer to like just throw lights all the time. He's a big, super tanky dude. I get it.
Makes sense.
It's great. So we went, okay, you know what? This is the feedback that we got. We're not going to put it in, right? But the information that we were missing and that we ended up collecting over time
Holy shit.
with me looking at Reddit too much and talking with people and stuff was that players didn't necessarily like light, 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 but they actually wanted light, light.
Yeah.
Just not have the third one, right? So it's understandable. It does feel a bit weird, but I don't recall, at least myself, again, like, you know, I try not to be on Reddit too much.
Lawbringer is so
but
back,
I don't really
baby.
remember people saying light, light was okay, but not light, light, light.
Lawbringer is
That's what I
so
meant
back, baby.
before also when I said that, like, the more precise your feedback is, the better we can act on it.
Nice.
If we had gotten that feedback a lot earlier, probably this would have been in earlier. It always takes time from
Holy
when we
moly.
actually see sort of feedback. And when we
Shove
can
after
try
any
to
light?
act on it, it always
Oh
takes a
my
bit of time.
days,
It's
man.
normal. But if we had
I
had
am
that feedback
scared.
before from the testing grounds, that probably would have been in earlier. So it's one of those things that
I am scared.
when we get feedback from testing grounds, the more precise it is, and the more
That's the
I
thing,
don't
though.
like
He's an
this, but I would
intimidating
like this
character.
part,
Look at
or I
him.
like this
He's a
part
big
and not
fucking
necessarily the end,
tank.
would have helped
He
us
should be
get into this
scary.
a little bit faster. Right now, it doesn't matter. It's in. I'm sure Lawbringer mains are happy. Not 100% because they don't have their roll catcher, but at least it should really, really help your flow coming, and should really, really help like how to
He
play.
should be
Lawbringer.
scary.
Gives them a
Look
lot
at
more
him.
freedom in chains, a lot more ability to pressure opponents. People like that Lawbringer is a bully, right? You get to shove a lot more.
Yeah.
That should be good. It's great. Just you still can't chain after a shove on miss. So you can't just go light shove, light shove, light shove, because then you're gonna get countered.
Yeah.
You're gonna dodge that shove all the time. And you're gonna be okay, right? So that's it for Lawbringer. Now another thing that I've read also in chat was we're also going to nerf Peacekeeper.
Oh, man.
Because, you know, clearly
What?
we have to nerf Peacekeeper.
Clearly.
So,
Clearly.
we're buffing Peacekeeper.
Oh, I'll take that.
I
Oh,
went back to
okay.
my desk and
You
I
got-
made sure
you
to
got
tell
me,
the
you
entire
got me.
team we have to buff Peacekeeper now.
Right.
So one of the things like
This is how game design works.
right, this is
folks.
how game
Yeah,
design
this is
works.
just how it
right?
works.
Just
yeah.
go and I say
Oh, so is that after the confirmed
now
bleed
this
stop?
is great, right? So Peacekeeper can now chain to heavy finisher to heavy finishers after any dodge attack.
Nice.
So previously, Peacekeeper
So when
was
you
kinda
land the
felt
bleed?
a bit stuck, a bit stranded when you did dodge attacks.
Yeah.
You did like front dodge heavy or side dodge heavies. If you were blocked or if you missed, you were stuck. You couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
If you landed a hit, you could deep gouge, which is great, but it's the only thing you could do. Right. And so, yeah, you get frame advantage afterwards. You get like, you know, it's still good, but it doesn't feel as good because your flow kind of ends there.
Right.
And we like Peacekeeper to be very much like a 1-2 character, right? You have like a 2-hit combo, you go 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 constantly. But without having access to those heavy finishers, her flow felt like it was lacking a little bit there. So we added the ability to do this. Now,
This is
we
good
know
for
and
team
we're aware
fights.
that one of Peacekeeper's main issues outside of this is her ability to contribute damage in ganks because some of her damage is too low. We've done some experiments like that. People have suggested, like, you know, maybe the top heavy doesn't soft feint, or doesn't go to deep gouge. All these things, whenever we've tried them, they just don't feel really good because it feels like very, very situational and just like exceptions to every kind of rules, and it just kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense. So we're looking to see like what we can do, but this is part of this because if your opponent is bleeding from, say, a shaman, even from yourself or you know, from whatever, then you do have a lot more pressure, but an unblockable that comes afterwards that is super, super strong. You can soften the guard break, soften the dodge. You can do like a lot of different things. You get a deep gouge guarantee if it lands. They're very, very good attacks. So with this flow, with that sort of stuff, at least we should be getting into a much better position with Peacekeeper and be able to play and have a lot better flow with her. I remember like we've been playing with her and with some of the other changes that are coming in the near future, and she does feel much better.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
keep your eyes peeled for the future, but at least with
It's pretty
this,
good.
this is actually a really big improvement. For
Yeah, it feels good. Feels like it should be there.
yeah. Because you don't like right now if you're Peter and you side dodge and you miss.
These are on just
It just
straight up
feels
live
bad.
changes,
At least
by the
with
way.
this, you
On
do get
Thursday,
ahead
these are
afterwards,
just
it
straight
feels
up live.
super awesome.
No
Yeah,
testing
yeah.
grounds or anything.
And then last but not least, in terms of heroes, we have Centurion. So I'm gonna read
Oh
this.
yes, thank
Fully
God!
charged punch. Charge time is now 900 ms, down from 1,000.
Thank God, man!
What does this mean?
What
I
does
charge-
this mean? Yes.
It means you
for
can't
for
double
100
dodge it
MS
now.
less, right? So
I
let
think.
me put
right?
you a little bit of hypothetical situation here, not so hypothetical.
Is that
but
right?
It happens in game all the time.
Fair enough. Yeah.
If Centurion does any sort of light attack and then fully charges punch afterwards, your opponent can mash
Double
dodge.
dodge.
Basically like buffer a dodge to dodge the uncharged timing, and then if the attack is fully charged, the recovering timing can dodge again to dodge the fully charged punch.
Oh, thank
Because
God!
of the way things are kind of set up with Centurion, the time for charging, the time for the punch itself, we've been trying in the past to kind of like change that a little bit and fix it up, but we doing just like the what we have for Hitokiri timings and for Warden timings cannot work due to animation issues, right? The punch is a little bit longer. So we've been really looking at how can we fix this, because we know it's a problem and it hinders Centurion's offense, especially because the main way to open up people with Centurion is a Legion kick into a light, and then, well, I can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So with this change, it should always work after a light. So if I light you
Thank
and I throw a
God,
fully
man.
charged punch, if you dodge, you cannot like do a second dodge to dodge the fully charged punch, which should really greatly enhance Centurion's offense. It's a massive buff, even though it's a small change.
Centurion's
it's a
a
big change for the hero
fucking
as a
monster
whole.
now, dude.
Hopefully, this will help Centurion like perform way better in 1v1 situations. You might have to change up a little bit your timings for ganks or whatever to make sure you get that fully charged punch going.
I mean, Centurion's
But
already
it's
strong.
a big change for Centurion that really helps the hero.
He's already a solid
I like
A
that you're
tier
doing
Jules
like way
character.
4D
This
chess on this
just
one. You're like, it's just 100 milliseconds,
him up
but
even
here
more
to
now.
here to here.
But that's a good example, right?
Which is good
sometimes
because-
like it sounds super simple, but we
Yeah.
have to investigate like because there's so many
double
variables
dodging
that we
that
can tweak.
fully
Right,
charged was
Go, like,
so annoying.
What's the minimum charge? What's the maximum charge? What's the length of the punch? What's the length of this, length of that? So there's like a lot of little variables, and we have to tweak and like really refine that quite a bit to figure out like exactly what we can do to fix it. I'm happy it's fixed now.
I
That's
don't
great.
think he's S tier.
But it's
I don't
super
think it
good,
puts
right?
him
I
up
think,
that
like, Centurion
much.
players are gonna be
Maybe
super happy.
higher in the A tier though.
Nice.
I
And
think
then we
he's
have a
like
couple of
near
other
the top of the A
changes,
tier
the
now,
feats, right?
if
So we're
not
gonna
at
buff
the
some
top of the.
feats.
I think he's at the top of A
And so
tier.
let's look at what we're having here for feats. So first up, we have Thrilling Comeback. So Thrilling
I
Comeback
don't know
is
if
a
that
feat
makes
that
it
automatically
quite
activates when you
S.
enter
but
Revenge.
we'll see.
It would heal you for 20, and that was it. So now what we're doing with Thrilling Comeback is that now it cleanses fire.
Oh, we're getting some
bleed,
feat changes
the other things
live.
that we have there, and also heals for 40 up from 20. So basically, like it wasn't a super good feat. The conditions to activate it mean that you have to get Revenge.
Yeah.
You have to activate Revenge, and then there's like weird interactions with bleed and fire and healing. I'm not going to go into massive details about this, but essentially, the idea here is that there's a reason why we always cleanse, or almost always cleanse when we heal. And so this did not cleanse, so you would not get cleansed under your Revenge shield. It was kind of hard to read. So we decided, you know what? Okay, let's make the feat more usable. Let's buff it. Cleanses, now heals for double. Should be a lot better. If you enter Revenge, you're happy. You're happier with this. So
Yes. Happy.
then we have Berserker. So Berserkers, funnily enough, 4th feat. So it gives you like a big boost to like attack damage, like spreading speed, a bunch of different things. But it lasted 15 seconds. And so
Yeah.
because it felt not super good to you.
So is that
right?
the
You
only
get a
character
buff,
buffs
It's
changes?
hard to time properly. People are gonna run away. Like you don't really get to benefit from it quite a bit. So we've doubled the duration. It's now 30
Oslo
seconds.
can't keep
It's still
getting
not like you're
away
not going to
with this,
become
man.
invincible for a minute or 2 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. But at 30 seconds,
Oslo can't
it
keep
really
getting away with
lowers
this.
the timing requirements of I need to time this just right to go nuts for 15 seconds. Now it's 30 seconds. It's a lot better. Hopefully it'll be used a bit more. Yes, there's still fire flasks, but at least this is still strong and it's still good. So it's going to be a lot more interesting here.
Nice.
Fiat Lux. So way back when, Fiat Lux dealt damage. It was deemed too strong because it was very useful to clear out a ton of minions in the minion lane when we still had like minion kill animations, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was a bit too strong, especially in Breach as well. You could do like a lot of crazy things. So we had nerfed Fiat Lux to deal no damage. It's still like it drains all your stamina and stuns or whatever, but it didn't really do damage. And so we wanted to bring back a bit of that minion clearing ability, so that heroes like Peacekeeper, for example, right, can run.
Ocelot isn't that bad.
And, like, throw a little grenade.
You're not fighting a good Ocelot.
Kill a bunch of them and be able to participate a little bit better in those types of situations. So it's not a massive buff, but that 5 damage really just means that you can now use it.
You're not fighting a good player on
Ocelot.
Ocelot.
Get a good result out of it. It's still a little bit of a grenade, right?
If you think it is not bad.
Do a little bit.
They're very feeble. You just you blow on them and they blow. This is kind of good. It kind of works out.
Exactly.
Tough as nails. So we just reverted tough as nails.
Okay.
Straight up. We had lowered it to 10% around the time we launched the CCU, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because we were like kind of lowering a lot of stuff with the CCU, like lowering attack damage, like trying to make fights last a little bit longer, to like try to mess with that a little bit. And then Tough as Nails was a bit too strong, was seen as too strong back then. But as the game evolved and kept going, we kind of figured out
JB.
that, well, the nerf was not necessarily
He's kind of
warranted.
predictable. Really, you
We're
think
on
Ocelot is
10%.
kind of predictable?
So reverting
really,
back
honestly.
to the 15% it was before. At 10%,
Are you on
when
console?
you have 120 HP, for example,
Are you on console or PC?
it doesn't even give you enough enough life to survive an extra light. So at 15%, it's 1 extra light. On some heroes, that it goes a little bit higher.
Yeah.
It's also better than one of the perks that kind of gives you extra life. So at this point, Tough as Nails at 15% makes a lot more sense.
Right.
Yo, Jay.
Nice.
And then finally, we're nerfing Umbral Shelter. So Umbral Shelter, the way it works is that when you pop it, it's Black Pirates Feed 4, right? When you pop it, there's like 3 pulses
PC?
that
What's
grant
your
shields to yourself and to your
what's
allies
your Ubisoft name?
nearby.
What's your PC
And it
Ubisoft
used to
name?
grant 100 shield per pulse.
Type it.
So we're nerfing this to 50 per pulse. Might seem like, whatever. But the big thing here, and I consulted with our design team who really worked on this quite a bit. And so a lot of what they did is they looked at the average damage output of tier 4 feats. And a lot of that kind of like where that can go. And then at 100 shield, there was literally 0 counterplay. You couldn't throw a tier 4 feat at somebody that was protected by Umbral Shelter, because you wouldn't you wouldn't even touch whatever damage, like whatever life they had under the shield.
Yeah.
At 50, there's a lot of feats that will able to kind of like just strip the shield entirely, damage you under the shield. Then you're gonna get shield back on the second pulse, on the third pulse. But there's there's a bit more counterplay to it. It's a lot easier to focus fire 50 damage than it is to focus fire 100 damage. Like clearly, like it's half. So it makes a difference here where we want to have like that aspect of there's counterplay to Umbral Shelter. It's still a super strong tier 4, right? Shields are still very good. But at the end of the day, it's a way to make
318 wins in duels.
Overwhelming completely. And if you wait for the third, like if you can wait for the third pulse, throw like 2 tier 4 feats, you're probably going to kill somebody, right? Whereas before, you wouldn't. You just would not. So it's like, it's feat for feat. We wanted to make it a bit more sense into how you can counterplay it a little bit there.
Awesome.
So that is it for our patch notes.
You've only won 318
I hope players
duels.
are happy with what we're doing. Like
You are not
Lawbringer Reigns are happy.
high enough,
I see Lawbringer Reigns on Reddit.
in my opinion, are experienced enough
I feel your
to
pain.
fight
I
a
understand.
top player.
We see players like, every player. I
know.
love everybody. It's great. But
Do you know what I mean?
we're really we're pushing to get the game in a better state with every single patch. It might not go as fast as
I am
you
stat
would
tracking
hope
him.
as
Yeah.
a player.
Fucking damn
understandably.
right I am.
You need to take your time to make the right calls, the right decisions.
Yeah.
To
Unfortunately,
really plan around what we're going to be
50%
doing, what's coming up
win
next, where things are
ratio.
going, to get us into the best state possible,
Below
to deliver
rep
the best game we
100
can for players.
Yeah.
And I know that sometimes it's frustrating. Your hero
You know what?
didn't get
I'm just going to
buffed.
leave that.
The hero you hate
You get the
didn't
point.
nerfed. I get it. But as we go along, as we look at the data, we gather information from everywhere. We try to make choices that are like the smartest choices for the moment. I know there's players complaining that Soe is a bit underpowered. We're keeping an eye on that. I know there's players that
Why
complain
he's so
that
aggressive?
saying that Hitokiri is too strong. That
He said I'm aggressive.
We're looking at Hitokiri as well. We're looking at a bunch of those heroes to see what can we do.
I'm a female
Ease the
police
pain,
officer,
make heroes
and I find that
make
offensive.
things feel a little bit better, make more sense. But
He
we
said I'm aggressive.
actually do need that time to make the right decisions, right? Because I don't want us to go and take a hero and
All right,
just, 'cause we can
CJ,
always go,
that's
hey,
what
we're gonna
came.
go nuclear.
Havok basically said
that
skill
just feels
issue.
bad for everybody.
Exactly, is what I mean.
If
Is
we're taking our
exactly
time
what I'm saying.
to come up with nerfs and buffs
You said
that make
Ocelot
a
was
bit more
predictable.
sense, that are a bit more
I said
thought out,
you have
and
not
that we're
fought a
able
good
to
player on
just not
Ocelot.
destroy a hero outright.
You said,
or
sure, bud.
overbuff one like crazy.
So I just
then
looked
think
at
it's a
your
better
300
end
wins in
result for
duels
everybody, even
with
if
your
it takes a
50%
little bit more time. So
win
please
ratio.
be patient. We have
I
more
had
things
to, I
coming.
had to, I had
Like,
to
the game
fucking
is
say.
still
I'm sorry, but
doing patches.
I'm not being
we're still
aggressive. I'm just
updating,
saying.
we're still balancing.
We got plans. We
Right?
got plans.
And you've been seeing for a little while now. We've been doing we're back to doing more and more significant changes every single TU. We're gonna keep doing this, and we're gonna keep improving the game every single TU, every opportunity we have. So that's really great. I'm really happy. Again, huge thanks to the design team. They're working super hard with the fight team to gather that information.
Anyway, what was
are we
JC
gonna do
saying?
in terms of buffs? What are we going to do in terms of nerfs? And try to
What was
adjust
he
it for a
saying?
bit. It's a
I
team
missed all
effort.
that.
Everybody works hard on this, so really big kudos to them. We're super happy, and we're going to keep doing this in the future.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, JC. Thanks for being here to walk us through all those patch notes and give us the lowdown, the breakdown on all that. It's very encouraging. I'm excited because, yes,
What's
I know
my
there's
stats?
more to come in future updates, so very excited for the future
I
as
looked at
we
mine,
go. And
actually.
excited for this because all these changes are going to be live for all of you in just 2 days.
2 days.
2 days you can
2 days you can shove to your heart's content.
shove to your heart's content in 2 days. It's fun.
I have
We
20,000
like it.
wins in
all right, well,
duels.
JC, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Warriors, folks, stick around because we have a fun video where we're going to show all the full armor variations, and then we're going to head up to the wrap.
I have 2,000. I have 20,000 wins
so
in
don't go
duels.
anywhere.
Get burned.
You don't-
Awesome.
So,
This is how immaculate. It's just
Yeah.
too much.
That's
It's too much power. The fire doesn't even touch him. It's amazing. All right, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ugh.
oh, armor variations. Yo, look at that, man. That's fucking clean. Oh, that's clean. Holy shit. Please be good. Yeah. Oh, these are clean, man. Where's the ocelotl nerfs? Delete Hitokiri. These are good. Holy shit, I'm impressed. The Warden kind of goes hard, man. I will be doing a loadout with that new armor after I've spent 100k steel trying to unlock the fucking thing. Oh shit, Highlander and Yom kind of go hard. Female Highlander finally? Yo, pretty good, man. I think the knights were better, obviously. Yeah, the knights won there, man. Centurion and the Warden and the Lawbringer go kind of hard, man. Hell yeah. But I like the Highlander one as well. Bum 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 bum. Boom 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 boom. Alright, well, fair enough. That wasn't a bad stream. I would have liked to have seen some more character changes though. Don't get me wrong, the buffs were really good. The Centurion buffs, the PK, the Lawbringer, great changes. I just want more. I want more. I want more, man. I want more.
Good Monday! That's right.
We've made it to the wrap-up. Nolan, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like super just pumped. All the Vikingness coming into this season, new testing grounds, new balance changes, all that stuff. So much fun stuff coming up.
So much fun stuff live in 2 days, September 12th. Let's take a look at what we've got coming. Got the new season, Shield of Svengard. Love the card. Looks so nice. New Battle Pass. We've got a new Legacy Pass, of course, all live in just 2 days. Of course, we've got our hero skin, Goodmunder the Great. 25k steel. Got our seasonal event, a song for Goodmunder. That's coming with a free event pass as well. Our new converted map for Dominion Viking Village.
I'm very excited to play on the new converted map. That looks really good.
We got some hero fests.
I genuinely think they did
Valkyrie,
such a fucking good
Berserker,
job on
and
that.
Raider.
Hey, a bunch of Vikings. I
Oh,
like it. I see what we did there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it all in the same theme. Friend or Foe Phase 2 signups are now open. Keep in mind that the first qualifier is September 28th, so join the Discord, find a buddy, and duke it out. It's going to be fun. Our testing grounds for Warden Feats are live September 19th to the 26th, so be sure to give us all your feedback on this. We've also got a throwback event for Rebellion Rescue and our balance patch that will be live in 2 days again.
Yes.
So good.
Amazing stuff. Got a lot of stuff. But folks, we also have some content of the week coming your way. Time limited execution, Mjolnir's Flight, available for 10k steel. What's going on? Oh, there it is. Never suck.
The strength to ragdoll.
I knew that was an execution when I saw it in the trailer. That looks sick.
We also have a time limited
Oh, shit,
illustrious
look at
outfit, Spirit of the Wolf, also available. What a good, that's a purebred good boy if I've ever seen one.
That is the goodest of boys.
We also have a new weekly arcade quest coming up, Smoke and Mirrors, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be available.
That execution's pretty sick.
All good.
Anyway, that was quick. Nope. There it is. Okay. So that'll be available starting September 12th. So keep an eye out for that. Also, we have an event order coming up, Song for Goodmunder. So be the faction with the most executions performed from September 12th through the 16th.
I've got a song for Goodmunder.
So, yeah, it's good stuff.
Never
We also have some community corner videos.
Oh, my favorite.
Yep. But this time it'll be handled
Like,
by
you
our
can't keep
Sims,
getting away with this, man.
Jet and Josh.
Like,
So,
every
still get
patch
to watch
notes,
it,
he
though.
just
of
gets
course we
away
get
with
to
it all the
watch it. Jet,
time.
Josh, take it away.
Let's go.
You can't. You can't get away from it for much longer, man. They've got to nerf him in mid-season. Surely they've got to do it in mid-season. It's got to be coming.
What's going on, Warriors? Welcome to the Community Corner segment. You probably recognize us from the photo mode live stream, but we're here now. I'm Josh, joined by Jet. We are CMs on For Honor. Jet, how you doing, man?
I'm doing perfectly fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Let's get into these awesome videos that you guys have been posting up on Reddit and stuff like that. First one up is from Specific Bell, running here with the Law Boy, getting sturdy.
Yeah, we got a chase going on here.
And the impale every single time, but that's not.
What
just
the hell?
destroyed by the minions. Take her away, boys.
Oh, hell no.
Unbelievable. All right, let's go on to the next one. This is
I've
from
never seen that
Delicious.
happen before.
You
That's
gotta watch
pretty
out.
funny.
You gotta watch out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fucking delete
But
them. Oh my god.
instantly,
That's karma right there.
Delete those ballistas, dude. Holy
by
shit.
something that you didn't even know was coming.
Yeah, sometimes it's the teammate too. It's tough.
It be your own ones, man. All right, next one that we have up. This is a awesome, beautiful Kensei artwork
That's
from
pretty cool.
Galvin TKY. This looks, the detail on this is absolutely phenomenal. So
Hello,
hats
old
off
man.
on-
Yo, what
on
up, Sent?
The amount of detail and probably the amount of hours that were put into it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, even like all the details.
I'd
on the
love to be
shoulder
able to draw
pad,
like that, you know.
everything's just beautiful.
I'd love to be able to draw like that.
Yep. And to round it off, we're actually gonna go ahead
I'd
and show
like
you some
draw my own
photo mode
thumbnails and
stuff
shit. I'd love to do that,
from
man.
Another law.
Just don't have the time
This
to
is a
learn though.
beautiful wall boy right here. I mean, the fashion's on point, and now he's relaxing too with a mug of mead and everything.
Got a mug,
That emote in the
got
chair is
stuff,
so good, man.
Chair, beautiful day. No one's dying.
I have it on my
Looks like a
Conqueror.
vacation I'd want to be on for sure.
Oh yeah. We're about to book our tickets to All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and wrap it up for this Community Corner segment. If you want to be featured, go ahead and post something on the Reddit, Twitter, whether it's artwork, a clip, You know, we're always looking at stuff that you guys are posting and sending it. Like, we send each other like multiple just like things we'll see on Reddit
All the time.
like honestly all the time. So definitely keep it up because a lot of them are very funny. But that's gonna do
He's
it for
so
us.
cool as
We're gonna
fuck,
go ahead and
man.
kick it back over to the studio.
Met both of these when we went to Montreal, the studio.
And
Cool
we're
guys.
back. We're back. Jet,
Oh, man.
Josh, thank you so much for.
Just start drawing then, you'll get better over time. That's the
That was a
thing.
ton of
I
fun.
just
The
don't have the
Lawbringer
time,
one
bro.
was my
Yeah.
favorite.
It was
So,
awesome.
I mean, both honestly, even the photo mode was so good.
There were so
good.
many good ones, honestly. But yeah, that's about
All right.
it for us this
That's
week,
it.
folks.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the. Recap video, showing just for the people that don't get to watch the streams. I do like a recap video, so I'm gonna go ahead and record that now, get that uploaded, and then relax. And then hopefully, I'll be streaming on Thursday for the season launch. So I'll see you guys then. Might maybe do some customs on the new map with viewers. Not sure. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, the raiding Bean. Yo, man. Let's go. What's Bean up to? What's Bean up to? No way, the raiding Bean. No, that's crazy. Dude, fucking, I hate Twitch. It's so slow loading a stream, and then I get hit with a 30-second ad as soon as I go on the stream. Motherfuckers. Anyway, guys, if you want someone fun to watch, go check out Bean. I'll paste his link in the chat. You guys can go chill out with him. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's one of the best players in the game. So he's a good lad. Go and check him out. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow in a video for a video. Drop some love on the recap video if you can. That'd be cool. But other than that, I will see you on stream on Thursday for the new season. Thanks for hanging out as always. Love you guys. Catch you all later. Bye-bye. Oh, and you can totally judge Bean's fashion.
Zook, dodge attack. Don't dodge. Heavy faint light. Do it. GB. Do it, sir. Hello, chats.